Right, so here we are at the Ferry Village. Right, it's not a bad day. Pretty good. We've had a walk already with the football. Yeah, took it to a field and had a good play with them. Had a kick around with them, so that was good. They met a few people, so that was good. Right. Covie, out there. Get Bubs. So yeah, extra bit of walking now before food. Then I get food later. We might go out again later with the football. Well, because it gets dark around about 7:30 in the evening. Yeah, just after that. Yeah, about 7:45, I guess. So plenty of time later to perhaps go out again. Don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. Indeed. Yep. Well, yeah. Not an awful lot to talk about, really. What the football's starting again. Yep, that's something that's going to start again. And then the people with, yeah, when I was waiting earlier, the people to move through, there's people with loads of dogs. Amber, come here. Amber, here. Now. Amber. Here now. Come here, Amber. Amber, come here now. Come here. Come here. Chewie here. Well, excuse me. The kids are running away from the dogs if they're scared of dogs, but I think they've got 2 dogs. Riley here. Amber here. 1 sec. On you go. Well done, Amber. Good girl. I paused the video because you never know how Amber's going to behave around other dogs, but she just walked past. Paid no attention at all. Well, she paid attention, but I told her to go on and just went on. Yeah, the other dogs were sniffing around Mollie, but no issue there. But Amber behaved herself very, very well. The dogs didn't approach her, and she paid no attention to the dogs, really. It's cool. Come on, Coves. There's another watery bit around here. Got to be careful around here. Make sure they stay out of that. Where's it around this corner here? Get away from that. Ah, Jesus Christ, pain off. Trying to go through quickly so I can keep Covie away from it. Covie, leave it now. Leave it close. Mollie, no! Jesus. Come on, Mollie. Whacking me in the legs with a blinking stick. If you can't get through, Mollie, the stick is too big. Nutter. Learn it. If you cannot get through, the stick is too big, Mollie Collie. Learn that now. She's constantly trying to take a big stick through, but all whacking you all the time with a big stick. It's not learn. Stick too big. You tell her, Coves. You tell your mum. Go on, Bubs, you take your sticky. Go on, Bubba, go. Enjoy. Right. Hello, Mix. What you doing? What Mickey Moo doing? You alright, mate? Covie got a sticky. Look at the Covie Coves. Oh, Covie got a sticky. Oh, yeah. Is that your sticky, Coves? Come on, Bubs, this way. This way, Covie Coves. Aye, yes. Well, yeah. One talking point I can talk about today that's a reasonably interesting one, I suppose. Put it this way, we're all going to die. That's reality. We're all going to die. We're all, life is temporal, not permanent. So we're going to die. Amber, come here. Come here, Amber. Come this way. Come here. This way. Come on. This way. Come on. Let's get them out here. Well, there's another doggy, so let's come round here, let's try and get out of the way. Come on, Collie. Yeah, basically, yeah, it's going to happen to all of us. We are going to pass away at some point in time. It's not a point of will we, it's a point of yes, we are going to. It's not helpful. Come on this way. This way. Come. This way. Got to go past these people, but then again, we haven't got any choice about that based upon the fact that, well, there's another lady outside with a dog. So. Pause this. We're going to get over there again. I know at some point we can probably get there. Well, they've come from the car park, those people, and you know, they are on here, so therefore we can get back to the car park from this path. Somewhere. Yeah. Hello, Coves. How you doing, Bubba? Yeah, right, as I said, I'll try again. Yes, we're all going to die, that's the reality. Now, one thing that is not a certainty is what happens after death. There are some people that believe nothing happens after death. Okay? Now, that's a possibility. Come on, Coves. Covie, come. Come, Bubba. Amber, not in there. Don't want to cut yourself. There could be barbed wire there, Bubs. Stay out there. Right, so, put it this way. There's a possibility of either nothing, that you come back as something else, which is, you know, the Bhagavad Gita belief, or the Bible that says you go to heaven or hell. So yeah, coming back as something else, there's no proof of that at all, not at all. There's no evidence of that in any way, shape or form. Nothing at all. So that's all based on karma. It's all based upon if you're good, you'll come back as something better, or you might ascend to be a god. If you're bad, you'll come back as a cockroach, sort of thing. Which is not good. We don't want that. No. When you get squished. Come on, this way. Come here. That's the road. Come here, now. Come on, this way. Over here. Come on, this way. No, so as I say, there's no evidence of that in any way, shape or form. Not at all. There is evidence, you know, of heaven. There is evidence of hell. Yeah, look at the worst things that happen. That's hell. Look at the best things that can ever happen. Yeah, look at Puppy. Beautiful pup there. Beautiful nature. Very loving. That's heavenly. Yeah. You get a lot of stuff in life that's heavenly. You get a lot of stuff in life that reminds you of hell. That's life. You're going to get that because that's life. You've got elements of heaven, you've got elements of hell. Because you have God and because you have the devil. Each having their influence on the earth. Now, let's say that's a possibility. Possibility that nothing happens. But when you die, that's it. That's it. But let's say, if when you die, that's it, what's the motivation for living? Seriously, what's the motivation for continuing? Unless you are incredibly wealthy, unless you can get whatever you want, unless you have everything you could ever want in life, and you can get more because you have all that wealth, all those possessions, all that power, unless that's you, you're going to have a pretty limited life. Come here. Mickey, wait, we've got another dog down there. I don't even know where they're going. So yeah, unless you have all of that, then generally speaking, what's the point in living now? What's the point in going on when life is going to be very much a struggle? And for most people it is. Life is a struggle. Yeah. Yeah, depression is a reality for most people. If you have depression, then why would you want to continue if after life there's nothing? If once you're dead there's nothing, if it doesn't get better, what's the point? Oh, just come here. we've got dog that way, we've got dog that way. We've got to wait here for a minute. I don't know where these people are going. Come here. We can move here. I'll keep them here for a minute until those dogs are gone. Where are they going? It seems they're going downwards, which is cool. They can go downwards. Yeah, well, if they go downwards, we can go straight ahead. Then. In a sec. Wait there. Wait there, bubs. Anyway, so yeah, as I say, yeah, if you are like most of the people, you can certainly see why so many people commit suicide. With there being possibility that there's nothing. If that's it, then what is the point? Yeah, for most people, what is the point? Yeah. You'd certainly say that at least 4 billion people should just kill themselves. If there's nothing after this, nothing at all after this, then there is no point in any way, shape or form in going on. No point at all. But look at reality. Say, look at these dogs. Look at the loving nature of them. That proves love. Yeah, love is a reality. It's not a myth. It's not something which is a construct of man. Love is real. It is. Yeah, look at her. Yeah, she's got such a lovely little nature. It's that nature they have. And with dogs, generally speaking, dogs are wonderful creatures who are very loving, very loyal. Yeah, they don't judge you. As long as you look after them, they will be there by your side. Until eventually they die. So death is a constant. Birth and death is a constant. Love is pretty much a constant. Pain is also a constant. Evil is a constant in life. Everybody experiences evil to a certain degree. Everybody experiences evil. The rich are often the ones that are evil. Not always, but often. Yes. They don't recognise that, but if they look down on people who are poorer than them and they are willing to use and abuse these people, that's pretty evil. Isn't it, really? So, yeah. I mean, look at politicians. Politicians are, generally speaking, quite evil. They really are. Most politicians are quite evil around the world. Yeah, they have an agenda. The agenda is the agenda of their party. You won't, generally speaking, get them to be honest and open about what they actually believe. Whether they believe that this policy is right or wrong. Yeah, they will simply toe the line of their party because that's what they've got to do as a good politician. Because they're career politicians. They want to get voted in again. Because it's a cushy little life. It's a cushy job. It is. You have a degree of power. Yeah, and power is things that some people like. You don't get paid a huge amount of money, but put it this way. Come here. Oi, Covie, this way. If you are a politician and you get to a reasonably high position, there's a good chance that you will have a cushy job following. I mean, look at the prime ministers. Look at the jobs they get afterwards. They get huge amounts of money. They get put on boards. Yeah, but they don't have to do anything. They're just a name there. And they get paid to have their name on the board. You know, to say that they work for that company, even though they do very, very little. Sometimes they're called to get involved when there's an international incident that needs a bit of smoothing over. Then the ex-leader of a country will come in and try and smooth over the leader of that country which that company is now having an issue with. But yeah, so evil is quite clear to see. Good is quite clear to see. you see a lot of goodness. Look at children. Generally speaking, you see goodness here in children. Their innocence, their humour, their playfulness. That's all good. That's all fantastic. Yeah. So there's a lot of evidence of good. There's a lot of evidence of beauty. I mean, look at flowers, look at trees. Look at butterflies and bees, and look at all the wonderful insects and creatures, and even the creatures that can kill you. Even the insects that can kill you. Or the slivery, slimy things that can kill you. Even the bacteria that can kill you. Look at how amazing that bacteria is. It's incredible. There's beauty in all of that stuff, isn't there, really? So, certainly one has to say, good and evil, yeah, probably. So therefore, if good and evil, then probably God and the devil. Probably. Or at least possibly. Yes, at least possibly. Because the word evil came from devil. The word good came from God. Well, they're both descriptions of, aren't they really? Good is a description of God. Evil is a description of the devil. Don't know. I mean, is hell exactly as people imagine it to be? Don't know. Is heaven what people imagine it to be? Don't know. No idea at all. And with regards to heaven and hell, there are so many questions that you could ask. So many questions that you could ask. That would be fair questions to ask, really. Yeah. But the most important question with regards to that, how do I avoid hell? And how do I get into heaven? So basically, how do I avoid hell is how you get into heaven. So how do I do that? That has to be the only question, really. That's it. Micky, move this way. Come, Micky. Oh, Covie. Oh, look at Covie go. That's it. That's the thing. I mean, when it comes down to it, those are the questions, aren't they, really? Yeah. Those of us that are alive. I mean, we've been in a time now called COVID, and during COVID, we've been told about the death rate. All these people dying. All these people on life support machines. Yeah. And what's lockdown about? It's about trying to keep people alive. People that are vulnerable. Why? Well, because life matters. Well, afterlife also matters. If life matters, if life is that important that you will close down economies all over the world to preserve life, at least life of those people that are most vulnerable, isn't afterlife therefore important? Because most people's lives, as I said already, most people's lives aren't fantastically wonderful. So with that being the case, why would life be that important? Yeah, what's the issue with assisted suicide? Why is that something that people count as questionable? Why is that something people count as wrong? If someone is in extreme pain, and it's not going to get better, it's only going to get worse, then surely, if there's no heaven or hell, help them to end it. But if there's heaven or hell, and if murder is a sin, and a sin that you can't repent of if you die. So if you kill yourself, basically, assisted suicide is basically you killing yourself. If you do that, then you're counted as a murderer. Well, you murdered yourself, didn't you, really? Now, why is that such a big issue? Jesus, we've got these people walking nice and fast to us. Come here! Come here! Come on! Mickey, here! See, they've got no control over that dog, basically. Man's called that dog and the dog hasn't come back. So it's not a good idea of Amber. He's going that way, okay. Bring his food, if he's going that way. If he's taking his dogs out the way. That's okay, if he's waiting for a sec. I think he is. That's cool. Oh no, he's coming back. Come here! Jesus. He's over there with his dogs. I thought he was keeping his dogs out the way, then suddenly, as soon as I start coming through, he brings his dogs out again. See what I talk about inconsiderateness? People that just don't give a shit about anyone else. That's what he wants to do, is he's going to bloody well do it. Really stupid. I waited, I kept mine out of the way. As soon as he went over here and stopped here, I started bringing mine through. Then, oh, we'll just take mine through again then. Covie, enough. Come on. I've got no time for him. That's why I didn't say hello to him. Because it's like, excuse me, I would have said hello to you had you have either waited or just continued going through. Had you continued going through, I would have got a hold of Amber, no problem at all. But you pretended to do one thing, then did another. You know, not helpful at all. Not at all, not very useful. Yeah, because I'm trying to deal with the situation, you know, trying to figure out what to do. Ugh. Something about consideration. Just human decency there. Yeah, would him waiting there be a problem for him, really? No. Anyway, there you go. Heaven and hell, yes. What happens after death? Say, we don't know. But we need to look into it. You have a responsibility to yourself to look into it. To make sure that if heaven and hell are real, you get into heaven. That's the point. You have a responsibility to you to make sure you get there. And I'm Mollie. How you doing, bubs? So, there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.